Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Morningwood. We're in the wonderful. It's kind of turning into a city, isn't it? It's getting pretty big. But the village of Morningwood for now. Last time we left off, we were doing these things, weren't we? We did the church, did the shop. Looks like the shop is currently freezing. I'm guessing I forgot to hook it up to the hot water system. That's no matter. You know, it's only one building. I'm sure they'll survive. The radiator in here has been moved, which is nice. Let's just speaking of which, let's check out the old temperature logistics now. So it looks like this house right here. Is this the one I forgot to put the radiators in? What happened to the maybe I forgot to put radiators in more than one of them. Okay, that's fine. I genuinely thought I'd put radiators down in all of the places that were missing them. I guess we didn't think about putting them in here. It's fine. I'll fill out the spaces now. Hopefully those three there will be enough. It looks like the hot water pipes are instantly going to be running through that one, which is nice. We're going to have to get some on there and one just there. Okay. That's nice. That'll keep these guys nice and toasty and warm, you know, because there's nothing worse than, for example, getting out the shower and the floor being freezing cold. You know, I hate that. Genuinely hate that. It's enough to put me off having a shower. Like, I'd rather have a bath, because at least then I can, like, dry myself in the bath. Or, you know, like, the most efficient way to dry yourself in the bath is just to, like, let the water run off, if you know what I mean. Like, I think we talked about this before, actually, but, yeah, you just kind of, you let the water run off, and, like, that way, you know, you like, air dry, and you don't get cold. Just like, you know, life tips from Fodder here. What colour was this? This was light blue, despite the fact it really doesn't look like blue, actually, does it? Have I put, like, maroon carpet in the doorway? No? I guess it's just a shading. Okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of these other little bits of planning that we're finding all over the place at the moment, because they're kind of scattered everywhere. Now, here's the thing. At the moment in Morningwood, we're really running out of space. Let's speed things up a little bit, shall we? Oh, for God's sake. Why are you just standing out in the open? God damn it. Let's just put a door here. Come on, get a door installed. Come on. No, she's given up. She's just sitting down next to some logs. She's just sitting on a log. That's what she's doing. You know what? I'm going to fire her. She's useless. No, not the log. The log is probably more useful than she is, honestly. Like, she spent her entire day just skiving off in this little back garden area here, you know? She's probably, like, getting some weed passed over the fence, you know, having a little smoke. Hopefully nothing harder than that, because honestly I'd frown upon that, really would. She's been enjoying the flowers, the view across the lake, you know, just chilling out on a log, hiding against this wall in the hope that, look, she wasn't even next to the window. If she wanted help, she would have been by this window, like, yelling, you know? So you know what? You're sacked. That's it, you're gone. See you later. I'm going to hire a new workman who's actually going to do the job that I paid him to do, okay? You there, go and install that door, okay? That's the first thing I want you to do is your new job. I want you to go and install that door. Looks like this OD patient is being taken care of, which is nice. I really wanted to double check that, you know, the guards were actually going and dealing with them. Look at that, beautiful. We've got a new door installed. Wait, okay, that's fine. I guess he thought he'd try chilling out on the log for a split second there, and then of course he saw me looking. And he was like, oh shit, the boss is watching. Better cheese it, you know. Now, one thing I had to do was remove some of these bushes. Okay, now the reason I had to remove them is because they were completely blocking access to areas where things needed to be done. Look, like this. Okay, this is really frustrating. Although it looks like somebody's going to come and install it now, which is great. Really frustrating. It's like a one-block barricade in the form of a pot plant, unfortunately. But let's get down to building this last house in suburbia, shall we? I figure today... I know normally I do my Prison Architect videos kind of like one session at a time. Sometimes I might do two, but I always have a little break. Today I'm just gonna record some, you know, see what happens. See where the wind takes me, you know, see where the wind blowing through Morningwood is going to take me, see what it has to say, because, you know, the wind has some really interesting things to say. It's got to be said. Now this house, we've already pre-planned it. I'm just going to go with a plan. Okay? Nice and simple. I'm going to put doors on either side of the walls like that, because that's a nice efficient way to use the space in the room. Down here, I think we're going to put the we're just going to put the door in the middle, okay? Because if this is going to be a laundry room, I'm going to need to use the bottom space and the top space, I expect. Again, I haven't really thought about what we're actually going to do with these spaces. We've made them 5 rooms. I guess this was because I wanted to do... Well, I mean, if these are the bedrooms, okay, and this is the laundry room, then I guess this is like a separate bathroom shower room. Is that what I was going for? I think that was what we were going for. We do have like precedent on doing that somewhere. I'm sure there it is. This house down here has got a separate like shower room and toilets and stuff. So we're going to do the same deal for these guys up here. I think it's only fair, right? We can get the best result that way as well because we know roughly what we're doing with it. So the first thing we're going to do, before we forget, is get some windows in here. Okay, we've got 2 on there. We've got. Oh, you know what? I think we've got enough. No, we're missing a couple of windows. We need a window in each of those bedrooms. I think I was going to make these the bathrooms, wasn't I? That was the thing. But now I'm making them bedrooms. Let's give them both a window each. Now that this is the toilet and the bathroom, they can stay nice and private. We don't want neighbours looking in. At the end of the day, doing your business, your number 1s and your number 2s. You don't want people watching. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe that's the kind of person you are. Personally, I'm not that into that kind of thing. I'd rather have some privacy. But let's do the bedrooms first, shall we? So there's not a huge amount of room in these bedrooms, is there? These are not. They're fairly modest rooms. Okay, they're not the kinds of rooms that you'd walk into and think, "Wow, why haven't I seen this on Cribs or something along those lines?" But I think these guys are going to want to have a TV at the end of their bed. Okay, they've got the space for it. Why don't we give it to them? Might as well. We'll get some bookshelves in there as well. Although honestly, these bookshelves, given the fact that they're next to beds which have got TVs on them, these bookshelves are probably just going to be full of like bedroom crap. Like the stuff you empty out your pockets in the evening when you get home. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the random shit that you collect through the day. Like maybe there'll be some rubber bands on there. Probably like an old watch. Bit of loose change, maybe some like coins which have the denomination is redundant now or something like that. Old chocolate wrapper, maybe even like an old chocolate half eaten, but you don't want to finish it because it's been out for so long. But throwing it away seems like a bit of a waste. That kind of crap. Like that's the kind of shit that I'm expecting is going to build up on the end of their, on their bookshelves at the end of the day. Like I don't think they're going to be using them properly. But we've given them some pot plants as well, just to brighten up the rooms. Honestly, I think that's probably enough. Like they're pretty nice little kind of tidy rooms, aren't they? They're a good efficient use of space. I mean, we could move the bed over. That would be a more interesting use. Well, a more efficient use of space, but a less interesting use of the space, I should say. That's what I was going for. So let's head down to the laundry room, shall we? Now, I guess we could put. Let's put the ironing board against the window. So that, can you imagine that? Like doing the ironing here, looking out the window over this beautiful lake view. Oh, look at that, tiny little island. I wonder if we can put anything on there. Yeah, over this magnificent lake view. It's pretty fancy. Honestly, my interest is piqued by that little island. I want to know if we can put something on there. Right, hold on a minute. I'm kind of curious. Let's make sure we put this the right way round. That way. Is that the right way round? No, that's the wrong way round. Okay, good to know. Cancel. It's that way round. Perfect. Okay, I'm just curious. Can we actually build anything on here? Oh, there's 3 buildable space blocks. See, if that was a little bit more, I would have built just like a little building, just for shits and giggles. I don't think we could actually do anything other than maybe get some flowers down there. Of course, it would involve like hiring a staff member on that island, and then putting some stuff down for them to do, waiting until the game decides that the only way they can do it is if they magically spawn that stuff in their pockets, and then, firing them. I mean, otherwise they're going to be dead, okay? Otherwise they're stuck on an island, they've got no food. Like, it's the fairest thing to do, I think. Anything else would just be cruel, right? Okay, I'm glad we were all agreed on that. So here's our laundry room. Anyway, we've got like our laundry basket. We've got a radio. We've got the ironing board. I think I might put a sink in here. What do you reckon? Just like a little sink so they can wash their hands. Where's the bathroom? Oh no, let's do the mini sink. The mini sink is pretty cool. Look, here we go. Mini sink. Let's give them a mini sink so they can like wash their hands and that kind of shit while they're doing the laundry. I kind of like that idea. Although, I tell you what, let's get rid of the laundry basket. Let's put the mini sink on that side instead. So let's put the laundry basket down here. Okay, blocking the sound waves from the radio. Inefficient use of sound, but at the same time, you can just turn the volume up, right? Like, nobody lives just here. So you can get away with having this radio as loud as you want. At the end of the day, you're only going to disturb people walking past. And you know what? Fuck them. They're walking past your house. You know, it's your house. They can put up with your music. Anyway, that's a really inconsiderate thing to do, by the way. Don't do that in real life. So, are we going to give them the dual toilet setup, do you think? I reckon yes, but we're only going to give them a single sink to use. Okay? So, if they happen to go to the toilet at the same time, they're going to have to wait for the other person to finish what they're doing, you know? But it's fine, because as far as shaving goes, like, there's going to be one sink in here, and then there'll be one sink in the next room over, I think. Now, of course, when you're on a toilet, you need your reading time. So let's give them a bookshelf, and then we'll get the pot plant in here as well, because the pot plant is, yeah, definitely the morning wood pot plant. The pot plant is just like a staple of every bathroom, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, like, my parents always had pot plants in the bathroom. You know, there'd be like one of those rubber plants, or like a cheese plant, or something like that. You know, one of those things, and sometimes, like, the leaves might dry up because, you know, there's too much humidity in the bathroom. Oh God, it's that time of day again. Everybody's ODing. It's you know, it's 9 p.m. Everybody's hit the recreational. Oh, for God's sake, the recreational drugs after working a long hard day, and of course they're all just going to oh my God, look how many there are. Oh, for God's sake, blah, 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 blah. He's throwing up in the toilet. It looks like he's going to go to bed after ODing. Caleb Mardine Stars. I have a feeling this might be the last time we see you, my friend. He's in here for indie video game piracy, perjury. Okay? He looks harmless on the outside, but inside, think again. Yeah, and of course he's in here for 18 years. He's got a girlfriend, a daughter, a mother and a father. I'd really like to know what kind of video games you were pirating, Caleb. Because, you know, that's how I make my living in real life, IRL. You know? Like, I don't... It's not cool, Caleb. Like, pirating games, like... I mean, I'm fully understanding of the fact that some people just cannot afford to buy games, you know? It's understandable. At the end of the day, if you're pirating a game and you can't afford to buy it, and like, there's never any chance that you'd be able to afford to buy it, no lost business, you know? Like, companies aren't going to lose out because you've decided to pirate that game. However, if you have money, if you got a job, and you should know better, you know? Like, how do you think your wages get paid? It's sorry, I'm just ranting now anyway. Sorry, Caleb. I know you're ODing on drugs because you're probably having a bit of a rough day, but I just don't think it's very cool, you know. I mean, well, I guess in the laws of Morningwood though, Caleb is a victim of indie video game piracy. So maybe, in fact, you know, maybe me ranting at Caleb is all wrong. Maybe Caleb used to be a video game developer, okay, but because of rampant indie video game piracy, his company had to shut down. Oh God. Okay, we might have to get rid of the small sink. Yeah, maybe because of rampant indie video game piracy, Caleb's company had to shut down. Maybe he went bankrupt, you know, he had to sell everything. Perhaps he owed money to, like, the mafia. Maybe that's why he's in Morningwood. Maybe it's nothing to do with being, oh, for God's sake, being arrested for that kind of stuff. It looks like somebody's decided to escape the word of Morningwood, everybody. Caleb, come and tell these people why they're wrong for leaving a tunnel out of our wonderful village, please. I know I had a little rant at you, okay, Caleb, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. All right, I was just being dumb. I forgot about the rules of Morningwood. I forgot about the fact that people who are here, they're not crims. They're not crims. You know, like all those bad people outside. They are, in fact, they've come here for help. Okay, so I'm sorry, Caleb. Just do me a favour. Go and tell those idiots who've decided to leave early why they're idiots. All right, you of all people should know. Okay, Caleb. And I don't mean anything by that, of course. So, wow. I just noticed it's still got a Christmas update here. So we've got two shower heads and we've got a sink in here, which is great. But I think they also need a radio, okay? Because I really enjoy music when I'm having a shower. I'm sure you guys enjoy music while you're having a shower. Let's let them enjoy music while they have a shower, shall we? So I guess the next thing we need to do in this house is probably get some carpet and stuff down. Like, maybe we could get some... We need to get the white tiles in the bathroom, right? That's like the bog standard setup for the bathroom. We're going to have to get white tiles in the toilet room as well. Because, you know, the toilet room and the shower room, although they are separate rooms, they still serve as the same function, you know. I'd be half inclined to put a door between them, honestly. Maybe even just hack a wall out. But that would just be weird, right? Like, why would you have two doors and then, like, a room which is actually... I don't know. You just wouldn't... I guess you kind of do that in real life. Like, I have lived in a house where we had rooms which were, like, big rooms... Like, not even that big, to be honest. Just, like, it would be a room, and then it would have two doors. You know, like a door on either end of it. And, like, they probably both lead into exactly the same corridor. That's the thing, like, there'd be no difference between the two of them. But for some reason, there'd be two doors. And I mean, as a kid, like, I used to love that stuff. Because I'd you know, when I was really young, I'd, like, run in and out of the doors and, like, chase my friends and that kind of thing. But I still don't understand it, honestly. Like, just seems a little bit weird to me.